Hello, good morning everyone. Hi, my name is Samira Nazura and I'm your presenter for today. So, how are you all today? Okay, I know, of course you can answer that because I'm in the video and you all watch me right now. But I hope you all doing just fine. Okay, so for today, I want to talk about youth suicide, the causes and how we can prevent this. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, teen anxiety and depression rates are rising steadily. In fact, 7 out of every 10 teenagers are struggling with their mental health right now. And when depression and anxiety go up, of course, teen suicidal rates also go up. And this year, it may. It may be more important than ever before for parents, healthcare providers, teachers, and teenagers themselves to really understand the key element of teen suicide prevention. Okay, let's talk about suicidal thoughts. Suicidal thoughts have many causes. Let's take a look for adult suicidal. Adult suicidal, they commit suicide to cope with the pain or maybe trying to survive. But it's different from teen or child because kids have a pure heart. What teen sees as a serious problem may seem minor to an adult. Such a problem like a problem in school or the loss of friendship. Okay, so here might be causes for a youth suicide. First, loss or conflict with friends or family members. Second, maybe they're being victim of bullying. Third, they had attempted suicide before, such as cutting hands, wall punching, or had taken an overdose medicine. I remember watched one movie but forgot the title. This girl, a very young girl, tried to commit suicide. She tried to hanging herself because of she had been one of the sexual harassment victim. Her own uncle raped her and she feels so disgusted with herself and she had a serious depression. So here I want to highlight that teen and child also can have depression and anxiety because this disorder is not only for an adult. From the article I read in the website about suicide, teen are the most higher record that have commit suicide. Okay, let's continue with the causes. Maybe they feel hopeless, worthless, social isolated, or lonely. Second, maybe they have problem with alcohol or drugs, or can be the lack of attention from their parents, and experience a family disruption like a divorced parents or problem with the law. Right now, teens are rarely speak about their problem. We as adults, parents or teacher need to be alert. There are so much signs that show the kid have the idea of suicide. This is what we call warning signs. Warning signs are always obvious. Some people make their intention clear, whilst others keep suicide thoughts and feeling as a secret. These are some of the signs you can learn. Okay, first, the change in eating and sleeping habit. Can be they cut their meal or change their sleep pattern. Second, lost interest in normal activity. Like if your kids or teen always playing the video game or play around with the friends or family members, but suddenly they lost interest in what they always do and always wanted to be alone. Beware, that might be a sign for depression. Third, alcohol and drug use. Please check out your teen or child. Check out their phone, their activity, and with who they be friends with. Please play a role as an adult or parents. Second might be they lost interest in school or schoolwork. like they don't want to join school activity or always cause a problem in school. If you are a teacher, please alert with this kind of student. Try to find out and help them, not only punish or ignore these signs, because that won't help you or help the student. If you ever heard a child or teen say something like, "I want to kill myself," or "I want to die," this is a serious sign. Please have a communication with them. Might be they are serious about what they said just now. So, how can we prevent this from happen? So here some of tips you can do to prevent this youth suicide. Like I said before, learn and be alert of the warning sign. Keeping open communication and ask them what actually they want, what the real problem they have, and if your teen or child start to speak up and tell you about the problem, please support them. Listen to what they wanted to say and try not to offer undue criticism or judge them for that. Stay connected with them, or else you can keep the medicine or any sharp tools away from them, or ask them directly if they're ever thinking about suicide, and please do not leave them alone. Anything can happen when they are alone. Next, encourage them not to isolate themselves from family or friends, and encourage them to express their emotion, because many teenagers tend to hide their emotion. Next, encourage them to show and share their feeling. Show them that you're always there for them. Show them that you care and love them. Spending quality time with them and being a supportive parents. As a parents and adults, we also have our own problem and stress. I believe we face the problem and stress so much. Try to share your feelings with them. Let them know that they are not alone and that everyone in this world feels sad and depressed now and then, including their mom and dad. Reassuring that these bad times won't last forever. Listening to teenagers, not only what is being said, but also the covered message. And lastly, if you are concerned about your child depression or see they try to commit suicide, please, I'm begging you, seek professional help. The conclusion here is parents, teacher, and friends should always be here on the side of caution and safety. Any child with suicidal thoughts or plans should be evaluated immediately. Teen suicide is preventable. The cure is there. Suicide, taking your own life, is a very tragic reaction to stressful life situation, and more tragic because suicide can be prevented. Whether you are considering suicide or know someone who feels suicidal, please learn the suicide warning signs and learn how to reach out for immediate help, and please get a professional treatment. You may save a life, your life, or someone else's life. Thank you.